Off inside, tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a...
Oh, look out, the football is free. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. No problem, knocks it right through. And that puts them back on top. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ramos. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense not pressing this time. Bringing pressure. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
He finds his man. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. They need some important yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out of the field of play. Incomplete.
Offense facing 4th down.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold open.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On fourth down, they get the football back here in this tight game. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Boston College Eagles taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score! Touchdown, Georgia State!
How about that play? And yeah, that was a great job by the return man, but how about the execution and the blocking? Everybody getting a hat on a hat. They set up that return perfectly. Can't start a game better than that.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Boston College's offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Boston College will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will go to work for the first time. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. 2nd down now after the sack.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to take off. Dances away again. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers.
Fires one high and deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. The give to the single back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Golden Eagles will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense set on 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Now the play fake. Finds his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Panthers have their offense in high gear. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sidelines, he'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll leave it with him. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to him again. They knock him down right there. Boston College wants to play fast. Power football with the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes his connection. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The give to the back. Nice move to stay on his feet. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
To the ground with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
2nd and goal.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The give. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, in this offense, that's what they do. Last week, he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard line. You're going to feed this guy the football. This offense has had success in the past giving him the ball.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And they swarm him under. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Touchdown. Boston.
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. Fourth down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Atlanta. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I love it. I love first down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the first down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
Handoff to the single running back. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They'll go to the ground. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. And they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.